Oh, I moved the camera.
Oh.
You guys like my shirt? Oh, hold on. Just, yep. There we go. Math is easy. You see it? I wish I would have thought of that when I was in school.
Yeah.
Okay, welcome everybody. I'm Lexi.
This is Dude.
And you are watching Nerds of Wrestling. Today is our new thing. Christopher Walken's. No, today is our new thing we're going to be doing. It's a segment called The Rest Hold. And basically in the Rest Hold, what we do is we give you like the little juicy details of what's going on in wrestling in a whole. The reason why I haven't just said WWE is because a lot of the rumors, because that's what they mostly are, they're rumors, so or factual things that's happening. But a lot of the rumors or facts are going to be coming from a WWE standpoint because the site that I get my information from. Oh, hello, Aloy. Hi. Hey.
A wild Aloy appears.
But the site that I get my information from, I'll link it down below. It's a lot of it is WWE related. I don't know where he gets his info.
Same thing, pretty much.
Okay, so yeah, let's get started.
Wow, wow. She's super affectionate right now, guys.
Hey,
Hey,
mama.
hey, she really loves him.
Her name is Aloy. Do you guys know who she's named after?
Yeah.
I'll give you a picture, but I won't give you the name. I'll pop the picture up now. Okay, it's gone. Did you guys know who that was?
It's like no one knew.
So the first rumor that I've heard and I've been hearing about actually kind of a lot off of a lot of different sites is that we should be expecting four horsewomen of WWE to be rivaling against the four horsewomen of MMA. So basically, the four horsewomen of WWE, if you don't know by now, the four horsewomen of WWE are Charlotte, Becky, Sasha, and Bailey. So those are the four horsewomen of WWE. Now the four horsewomen of MMA are Shayna Baszler, Ronda Rousey, Jasmine Duke, and Morena Shafir. I don't know how you pronounce that. Please let me know. And those are the four horsewomen of MMA. So the reason why the rivalry hasn't started yet is because Morena and Jasmine haven't really gotten a lot of wrestling background or pro wrestling background, so to say. So WWE had to kind of give them a little bit more of some training, so that they knew exactly what was going on, exactly how to do what and when, where. So now that that's taken care of, we should be expecting that.
Stokely Hathaway from Evolve will possibly be heading to WWE, and a lot of people are speculating that is because his last match at Evolve was a handicap I Quit match in which his team lost, and now he gave like a heartfelt speech after the match saying that this isn't over, this isn't the last line of me, being in wrestling. So a lot of people are speculating that it's actually him saying goodbye to Evolve, but going, headed to WWE because he had a very interesting standout performance at WrestleMania Access this past WrestleMania Access, and they were like, really impressed with what he can do. So be on the lookout for that, and I'll have, and I'll give you more details on if he actually is going to get signed or not in the next rest hold.
So another rumor this is a fact. So has anybody wondered where Sami Zayn was? Because I wondered that, and I was like, what, Sami Zayn? But I didn't wonder for a while though. I'm sorry, Sami. Really sorry. So doing some research, I found out that Sami Zayn is actually injured. He tore 2 rotor cuffs, I believe, in his shoulder, and he won't be back for a while. Well, he'll probably be back right before WrestleMania 35. So yeah, his last rivalry was with Bobby Lashley. He might pick up from there, but we don't know. So, if you guys wondering where Sami Zayn was, he's injured right now, and he'll be back. He'll be back. Don't worry, he'll be back. He just won't be back anytime soon.
On to some of the more sadder part of the news. As you know, a couple of days ago, we lost in the wrestling world Jim the Anvil Neidhart at 63 years old. And apparently there are new details on what actually happened, and apparently, according to his brother, he took a fall, and when he was on his way down, he hit his head, and that head and that blow initially caused him to go into a grand mal seizure, and on his way to the hospital, like, he was being rushed to, which is why they called the hospital, called 911 in the first place. And while he was being rushed to the hospital, that's where he was initially where he initially passed away. So to the Neidhart family, to the Hart family, Bret Hart, Natalia, all of our, you have our thoughts and prayers, and just rest in peace, Jim the Anvil Neidhart.
So Colt Cabana is suing CM Punk for $1 million in some type of punitive, I think, damages, and I think it's either $200,000 or $300,000 in legal fees. So what happened was CM Punk. I'm gonna try to summarize it really fast because it's a lot when I read it. CM Punk told Colt Cabana before the lawsuit they just went through that, hey, I got all the bills, I got it under control. I'm guessing they signed a contract. So CM Punk or Phil Brooks supposed to pay all the legal fees. Colt Cabana was under that thought that he was going to. CM Punk halfway through, I'm guessing the lawsuit, told Colt Cabana, he didn't say this word for word, but like I can't pay it, I got other bills, I'm not gonna pay it, you're on your own with your bills. And he said, I do know that he's told him that, I really hope you don't, take this further, but if you do, that's on you. Like, I gave up on you doing the right thing a long time ago. So Colt Cabana is now suing CM Punk because, he has to pay, those fees, and that's happening right now. They were friends once upon a time, by the way. They're not friends anymore. So yeah, that's ugly. That is ugly.
Important news as well. Well, I would say semi-important, depending on if you're a fan of his or not. Jason Jordan has, it has recently come out that his injuries are a lot more severe than originally thought, because apparently it was initially a shoulder injury, and then they saw him recovering, and he should be back. He should have been back at least last week. Last week Monday Night Raw, they had the big plan of the American Alpha getting back together.
You know how I feel. Why would you
say? The doctors further looked at it, the next checkup, and apparently it's a lot more severe. So there is no definitive timeline where we're going to see Jason Jordan returning. Hopefully.
I don't want to see Jason Jordan return. I don't want Jason Jordan.
Honestly, I don't either. I don't know where, what.
So basically, so we don't know when Jason Jordan's gonna be back.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, guys, Randy Orton is under investigation for exposing himself to a writer. He exposed himself to a writer and did things that shouldn't be mentioned, and then told the writer to shake his hand afterwards, after he did those things. So, and Randy Orton's under investigation. I don't know if WWE will take him off TV. I assume that at some point of the investigation, they will probably take him off of TV, but as of right now, he was just on SmackDown, so Dean Ambrose is back. Okay, and on to
he's Jack, baby.
Yeah, he's big. He's really big. If you haven't seen him yet, go check him out. He's bigger than what he was, and it's weird.
it's different to look at because
Maybe
it look, I don't know how to make it feel really. Like it's good that he's back, but this isn't the one that we left off with. Who is this?
There was a bat in the arena.
Ronda Rousey was super scared. That was hilarious. Oh, you the fear on her face.
Yeah,
That
I don't know.
I would have been
like, there's a bat. There's a bat. I'd have been scared. So that's what I have to offer this week on Rest Hold. Was there anything else that you'd like to add?
Oh. Nope.
This was this week's in Rest Hold. We're gonna have another episode for you next week, so make sure you stay tuned because we're gonna keep bringing you news on wrestling so that you're aware. I'm Lexi,
and I'm Dude,
and you've just watched
Nerds of Wrestling. Peace.